But yeah, did you think in your head that we're gonna go to our next level, or was it still not that for you?
You know what?
MySpace
Yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah. No, MySpace days. I was still just enjoying myself. You know, I didn't really put no pressure on it, to be honest with you, but if I did, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it. Like that. Really, just
I think that's what happened for me. Like when I think about it, like I started to lose sight of the enjoyment. It started.
you wasn't present anymore.
Nah, I started to not be present.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Because I started to see people becoming successful. Dizzy started to
yeah, yeah,
blow
yeah,
up,
yeah, yeah.
whatever. Wiley.
Yeah. Well, one thing I would say with the music, I was always present with it, even when I'm writing. That's probably the only time I'm just here. It's meds, but at the time I didn't realize what it was. But yeah, people say, "Did you think you was gonna do this?" Didn't really. I just kind of, I'd write a bar, it was nice, and I'd be in my zone, I'd be proud of myself, and we'd move. Yeah, literally.
He had so many bars as well.
There you go. So,
Like yeah.
you know what I mean?
How was you writing so much though? Like, was it therapy? Like, or you?
Do you know what? Hindsight, yeah, but at the time, I just liked being in that space. So there might be a time when you're sitting down and you've got no pen, and you're trying to force it, it's just not happening. But then you hit that sweet spot. And if I hit the sweet spot, I will sun up till sundown until it runs out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you used to
Literally.
go
Yeah.
crazy still. Yeah, you would literally like. You would like I would
64s and shit.
yeah, yeah, you was writing.
I was biting my nose.
Yeah, like listen, we would be like writing. I would write a 24 and be like, yeah, that's 32.
I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say. Yeah.
Yeah, like bare to say. But then when
Mm.
we do sets with you, whatever,
Mm.
yeah, you was holding
Yeah,
that yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That 60, them 64s were running still.
Mm.
Um, so so again, you're almost kind of like not nonchalant, but you're just having fun. You're with your boys, you're with the man them. You're like, but then you know what I noticed that when you started doing sets with other people, like your Wileys and
Mm-mm.
you started to have a little back on, like not back and forth, but you was showing them like these are
Yeah, of course.
levels.
Yeah, levels. Yeah.
Was that the mindset? Like go into them sets, like because that's them times you started getting on like Deja, innit?
That was just grime, though. I'm not coming into because the room was like this. I'm not coming in this room to be timid. What's the point?
It's pressure though, no, but
Why am I here?
no, but I hear you. But for a lot of people, it's like, right, that's Wiley, right, that's JME, right, that's. But I'm saying you was just confident with it.
Yeah, because I've studied it. These guys on radio every day, so I know their lyrics. I know what they're gonna say. Yeah, so I'd rather someone who just walks in. I don't know who he is, and he's sick. That's like right. He's a problem. I don't even know what he's got. Yeah, yeah, no.
Was it always competition for you? Was it about being the best?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't about. No, people look at people.
I feel like you was trying to outdo us all, right? Gonna lie, bro.
No, I wasn't trying to
You
out.
know the name Z.
No, do you know what? It was just me. Do you know I'm not? Yeah, it was just me. I wrote that I didn't write it thinking he got this. I'm gonna do that. Just me. I just.
When you was like referencing, when you was like writing certain bars,
Mm,
and they had certain punchlines or whatever.
mm.
I remember like a side one, the set we done. It was I was on there, you was on there, Bossman was DJing. There was a few people. Mega was on there.
Big up your brother as well, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bare
Yeah,
opinions.
yeah, big up Bossman. Yeah,
Bare
yeah.
opinions. He gave me my first P money, our first paycheck. I remember we went Milton Keynes, I think.
Yeah,
When did we
so
go to a
facts.
rave with
Yeah,
him?
yeah, yeah. I was there.
Yeah, I think he was there as well. He gave us an
You
envelope. We looked at each other.
Man, a little brown envelope. Nah, I remember.
Big him up, yeah.
Teenagers and that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
big up Bossman. Still, I
Big up
remember
Boss
that.
man, yeah.
It's true, but
Baddest DJ. Yeah.
yeah, but so was you feel like I remember hearing that set and I was like, and I think this is the set when I kind of felt like you was on another level to like the rest of us personally.
Yeah, I think that might have been I'm in Doctor. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah, no, go on.
Doctor was just made his mixtape. And I was moving around with him them time, and we went to 679, and I realized to myself, you know what? It's about making songs now. The writing change. Do you know what I mean? It was just more about just grime MCing, and grime MC is a bit different. Yes, grime MCing you just kind of like bullet point. It's not really like when you're kind of writing songs and there's proper structure. You know what I mean? You have to go somewhere with it, and I think that from there it changed. Everyone was still like just radio barring, and yeah, I did because I was writing a lot more now.
Yeah,
Mm.
because Doctor he released his mixtape before you, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
He released Doctor's Surgery, and then you started working on Ground Zero.
He's him doing a mixtape and having that body of work inspired me to want to go and have a body of, you know what I mean? It's whatever happens, I've got this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Because at that time as well, people as well, Doctor for South London, he was one of the coldest. Like he had rhythms. He was working with everyone.
Out the gate, I tell you one time. Out the gate, he had structure. Out the gate,
Yeah, he could make songs.
Yeah.
He was, everyone took to him. Like he had the Jamaican thing. He had it all. So, but when you done that Sidewinder set, I realized that, and you made certain tunes. I realized that you was on another level. But how did you feel in regards to when you had to make your project? Was that pressure? Like, because not everyone had a mixtape. So to make your first mixtape,
It wasn't at the beginning when I first started. It took me a while. I didn't really rush it. It wasn't, but as it went on, my name was getting out there more and more. And then I think for me, it became a little bit of pressure. Because it's like, I've gone from just spitting with like my guys to everyone looking now. So now you kind of like critique every little thing you do. You ever like make a song? Like, it's alright. And then you might leave it for like, let it macerate and shit. And you come back to it like, no, that was... Yeah, it got a bit like that. But apart from that, I think it's pressure, but it's all your own, self-inflicted. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, definitely. Like, because I remember at that time you was recording. When you started working on it, but when you started working on the project, oh no, it's crazy. That one's crazy. When you started working,
but just talk.
No,
You're moving like
I
cartel right now.
I know.
Go on.
When it's just, but yeah. Alright, so boom. So when you started working on Ground Zero, how did you come up with the name? Did that come first or did it come after?
It came first.
Again, it follows your pattern of important that your name was in the title.
Always,
that's been your theme.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically, back in Rapid one time in East, and he was like, I was with my brother, and he was like, yeah, man, Zero. I need to work with Zero, bro. You and Zero, I fucks with you lot, but Zero. And then I remember like, you lot made the tune.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
And that, for me, because I was with you, I don't think you remember, but I was in the studio when you made that. At Danny C's.
Was you there?
I think I was there still. I was either there for that, but I remember you used to record at Danny C's. Because I remember, because I don't know if my brother was there. Do you remember the session?
No, I remember the session, but the session, it was me, him, and Strider.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm thinking.
We say you're begging.
You're begging to be in the story, no, but yeah, man was there. Me and Strider. No, man's like, I don't remember you there. What you?
I would have remembered you.
No.
Not that you were there.
Did Danny C mix down the project? Yeah, I was there for that. That's
my cousin was there. And you remember Scams and Dras were going back to back. This back.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what it. Yeah, because I rode with Dras. That's what it was. Right. So when you linked up with Rapid now, and you made a tune, are you thinking like? Because obviously Rapid was one of the coldest grand producers at the time. Still is in the game ever.
Very, very good.
Was that a thing of like, yeah, like man's making strides again, or was it just again just?
Do you know what? When I think back now, I should have been thinking like that. But it for me at the time, it's almost kind of like what I felt like I deserved, but not in an arrogant way. Just almost like this is just the levels. Yeah, kind of thing. I don't get me wrong, I was grateful, but when he sent me the tune, it's weird because at first I wasn't even sure if I liked it. Yeah, he gave me the tune. I probably didn't react to it. He said we're gonna go studio. I'd actually never told him this. We're gonna go studio. Say like it was a Wednesday. I wrote the tune on the Tuesday night. I swear to you, yeah. On a Tuesday night. I just couldn't find it. Yeah, Tuesday night, literally.
Because the beat was talking to you as well, like there's the sample.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So you had to kind of attack it from the right, from an angle. Yeah. Now I listened to that tune the other day. It's cold though.
Yeah, I couldn't just do.
Yeah. What was the best verse on that tune? Do you remember the verses?
You know where I be at, south of the city where the cheap cats be at.
I think that's third. I think that's the third verse, isn't it?
No,
No,
I rep the
second
east,
verse.
but the south side
That's the
be
first.
so
So
breeze.
please,
He
he
who
dare
dares
get
get cheap
cheese.
might go out like Nike.
That for me, that's the first verse.
That's
though.
the first verse.
Yeah, cold, bro.